So that's the view of the slide from the air, but someone who got an up close and frightening look at it from ground level is Laura Ronson, an ER nurse who found herself on Highway 7 near Agassiz when the disaster struck. And so first of all, tell us, you were driving along the highway when all of a sudden you started to see cars moving. Describe that for us.
Well, it was pretty intense. All of a sudden saw a bunch of two cars. I thought they were turning around, but they definitely were sliding into the barrier, and then saw the mud flow and the barrier broken. So I turned around and went the opposite route. And then that's when I saw the next one, power lines down, another bunch of trees. And then, tried to call my mom, and then a man comes out of the bush, and he's all covered in mud and blood, and he's screaming, "I need help!" And he's asking me to help. His family's in a van, rescue or trapped down, I guess the slide. So I immediately went into, fight or flight mode, and got some boots borrowed from a gentleman because I was wearing slip-ons, and then got a headlamp. I'd already loaned my headlamp to the fella, and went down the side of the mountain. I think it was about 30 feet down where they were trapped. Thankfully, they were all alive inside, and they were all breathing, and they were all safe enough to be removed from the van. So we all worked as a team with a rope, gentleman tied to a pole, and we all kind of worked together to help each other up the hill, help the family who was injured, and then we all got them into vans with blankets. Everyone donated water and warmth and their time, and it was awesome. Everyone was safe, and we got everyone to where they needed to be until the paramedics showed up. So after that,
it is an incredible story. I mean, you're dealing in the dark there. It is cold. You don't know how stable the ground is, and then all of a sudden you're dealing with this rescue. It must was it frightening at the time?
I mean, nobody seemed, I don't know, it just all happened so fast, and it was like, this guy's family's down there and he's screaming, he needs help, and I'm like, I need to help this person. This is kind of what I signed up for as a nurse. You don't just punch the clock and leave, right? So but we just needed to get the right resource. But what was really scary is the fact that the power lines were down, and it looked like the mud was still flowing a little bit. So thankfully there were some trees that were protecting this van from going down further, but it was quite scary. It's like, who knows, if we move some person, is this tree gonna crack? Is this is this van gonna kill me? But that thought didn't even go through my mind till afterwards, right? I just kind of was like, we need to get these people out, and we need to get them out now. So I'm still
just
processing.
15 seconds left. Yeah, well, so we have 15 seconds left. But I just want to ask you this: you're safe at home now. That's 48 hours ago. Have you calmed down yet?
I think so. I mean, I've been through a lot in my life, but this was up there for sure. I know, just being surrounded by friends and just knowing that I'm safe. I'm just hoping that everyone else is as well. There's so many people stranded. There's so many people that we don't know about. So I'm just sending my love out to them, because, I wish they were all in my shoes right now. That's all.
You did an extraordinary job under unbelievable conditions, and I'm so happy you told us that story. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me. Have a good night.